K-PopZ is back. Ooh, and we got the Idol Deep Dive with Giselle of AESPA. Ben Atmos channel, I appreciate him putting these up. I was told to finish these, so we got Giselle here, and then we got Karina. We will have all of them up then. So, if y'all want to see more from the ladies, you let us know. We will get it done, of course. And for those that are new with us, welcome to the channel. We are glad to have you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us greatly. And ring that bell, because we do drop 5 days a week over here. So, all right. So you know when we're dropping stuff. We got all kinds of stuff on the channel. Feel free to go back and look. Got a lot of great stuff. All right. Now, let's get into it. This is Giselle, the Idol Deep Dive. Let's go.
Who is Giselle? The real Giselle. The Giselle we don't know. Welcome back to Idol Deep Dive, the show where we take a closer look at the stories behind our favorite idols and figure out what we can learn from them. Today, we're diving into the mind of Giselle, which has been a bit tricky for me. Cause a look at any behind the scenes media of this girl and you'll recognize just how down to earth she is. Which to me is a bit unexpected, as her life has been far from down to earth. Not only has she been...
It's unexpected for anybody in the idol business, like in the K-pop business, to be as down to earth as they are, right? Especially the big stars like AESPA, Twice, IU, all the big stars like that. You would never expect them to be so down to earth, and they are. They are. It's almost as, and I've said this before, it's almost as if they don't realize that they are huge mega superstars, right? Because it never enters their mind.
Part of, unarguably one of the biggest K-pop girl groups for a few years now, but she's served as a fashion ambassador, performed at Coachella, and probably met some world leaders and gone to space, who knows at this point. But despite her meteoric rise to popularity, which happened practically overnight, she has a demeanor that stays chill and honest. She's had one of the shortest trainee periods in the industry, but she's climbed to the top of the K-pop ladder with surprising ease. Yeah. So I was more excited than ever to uncover what got her there. And what I found out was fascinating. So Mize, let's take a deep dive into the world of Uchinaga Eri. Which means it's time to go, you know it, back to the beginning. Giselle, or should I say Eri, was born on October 30th, 2000 in the Gangnam district of Seoul, South Korea, but 24. Shortly after moved to Tokyo. Her mother was a Korean fashion designer, and her father was a Japanese... we don't know. But we do know that she spoke both languages at home and that she credits her mom as the source of her interest in fashion. Eri had always wanted to be a singer since she was young, but that wasn't her only dream job. When I was young, I also wanted to become an actress. I loved watching movies and TV shows and Disney Channel, and Angelina Jolie was everything to me. I remember wanting to be Alex Rousseau or Lara Croft growing up. I also did a lot of acting in and out of school by taking roles in musicals and plays.
Now wait a minute, I could actually see Giselle as Lara Croft. I could see that. You know what I mean? That would be cool to see.
So, seeing as her drama teaser was the only one with lines in it, maybe we can see some acting roles in the future. Anyways, she went to Tokyo International School, where, you guessed it, she learned and spoke English regularly. Yep. Like most idols, music had always been a source of inspiration in Giselle's life. She was part of...
Isn't that where Maya from XG went to? I know she went to an international school. I don't remember if it was Tokyo International, though.
Competitive choir, dreamt of going to Coachella, funny thing, and loved R&B and rock, some of her favorite artists being Ariana Grande, Stevie Wonder, and Blink-182, which is about as far from K-pop as you can get. In fact, she only got into K-pop in high school. Then she started getting the appeal. She told W Magazine, "I realized it really does have a lot of impact around the world, and it gives a lot of good energy. It also helped me through the tough times. I wanted to be that for someone else." And I want you to remember that line. It's gonna be important to understanding how Giselle views her own career. but we'll get back to that later. We hear more about those first few sparks on YouTube's Artist on the Rise.
어느 날 뭔가 한 노래를 듣고 막 필이 왔나 봐. 그래서 내가 갖고 있는 공책 노트북에다가 썼어. 다른 건 몰라도 너는 커서 가수가 될 거다. 나도 저렇게 다른 사람들한테 좋은 영향을 끼쳐야 되겠다라고 생각을 했어.
This action really struck me as impactful. Giselle basically just decided then and there she would be a singer. And boy, did she act on it. She graduated, left her most iconic quote of all time in the yearbook.
No, I don't know what I was thinking.
And headed straight on over to Korea.
졸업하고 바로 다음 날에 한국으로 와서 그냥 계속 오디션 보고 왔었어.
Like literally straight on over to begin auditioning. That's chasing your dreams to the next level. All the other members of AESPA were contacted by SM.
True.
But SM was contacted by Giselle. Now, bear with me here. Let's play that out. You know, that fateful day at SM Saturday auditions, which, by the way, only 7 idols had ever been chosen from. Let's pretend you're Lee Soo-man. It's 2019 and the entire concept for AESPA has been planned out. We have 3 promising trainees already, and all we need is someone to bring it all together. Let's take a look at Eri's resume. Okay, 3 languages, that's helpful. Sang in choir, good, good. Dance experience? No, that's okay, we can teach you. Oh, you can rap. Let's see what you got.
Hard rock scout, head shoppe, no talk, cardigan, sugi sand, dripping town, so kind of just like a box. Hey.
Alright, viewer, what do you think? Should we send her to the next round?
Yes.
Well, those who voted yes, I guess you're not Lee Soo-man, because she didn't get in. So she came back.
Hey, you get off my cloud. You don't know me and you don't know my style.
She didn't get in. So she came back. She didn't get in. So she came back. All right, we'll take you. Yep, she auditioned 4 times before she got in.
Jesus.
And this is where Giselle's strength really lies. When she puts her mind to something, she really chases it with all her being. She says her mindset was literally just continue going ahead. Her willpower is off the charts. But she didn't know how to dance. And going from that to debut in only 11 months was, well...
그래서 진짜
That's meteoric. Period. Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome stuff.
아침부터 새벽까지 매일매일 몸 움직이면서 근데 그땐 생각도 잘 안 돌아가잖아. 막 힘들고 하니까.
And that was a lot of stress.
Yeah.
Truthfully, Giselle felt outclassed.
And then I saw their like videos and I'm like, oh wow, like I don't think like wow, you know?
What'd you think?
They were so good. Like they were very good.
She knew she was playing catch up. Tirelessly, day in and day out, she had to train. There was no other choice. But the strong bonds she developed with her members helped bring her through it. She was finally revealed for the lineup on her birthday, October 30th. Hey Soo-man, just because you revealed her on her birthday doesn't mean it counts as a present, okay? It's just a coincidence. You still have to get her something. Capiche? Don't look at me like that. Oh, and as to why she's named Giselle,
연습생 때 머리띠를 많이 했거든요. 그래서 그때 저희 트레이닝 언니가 저를 항상 보고 영국 여자 같다고 많이 했었어요. 그래서 이제 예명을 지을 시간이 됐을 때 저보고 이제 지젤이라는 이름이 되었다라고 해줬어요.
and now you know. Now, every member of AESPA had to deal with the COVID pandemic and the novel concept of the group. So if you want to hear more about that, just check out my Karina deep dive. Instead, I would like to focus on how Giselle has...
And we will be checking that one out next week. So, yeah. Look forward to it.
managed to stay true to herself while living a life completely unlike anything she had been a part of before. First, dealing with negativity. Becoming famous just means a lot of people know about you. Hopefully, most of what they say is good, but every celebrity will inevitably face negativity and hate at one point or another.
Yep.
In fact, when you're on top of the ladder, it happens every day.
Yep.
Upon
It's a part of the business. Period. You're going to deal with it. You know, how you deal with it, that's another story, but you're going to deal with it.
debut, it really did bother Giselle. But she said,
At the start, like during debut and those times, like
I would like look at, you know, all of that, but people around me like would be like, why do you look at that? Like nothing's gonna change anyways. Like you already know what you have to work on and what you're good at. So that kind of hit me and I was like, that's true. Like what's the point? It's such a waste of time. Not, you know, talking bad on those people, but just saying that for me, it's a waste of time, you know, when I could be using that time to improve myself.
Some critiques are valid, but some aren't helpful. Giselle has gotten better at learning when it's time to listen and when she can focus on herself. By doing that, she's able to, you know, not go insane. Second, creative time. What surprised me was how many creative hobbies Giselle still has, despite her harsh schedule. I mean, she struggles with insomnia and has directly said there isn't enough hours in the day. Yet she keeps a book for transcribing poems, which she busted out in a tea house in one of her vlogs. She regularly writes lyrics and also consciously tries to express her mood every day with what she wears, like the fashionista she is. It really makes me wonder, when activities in AESPA slow down a bit later, if she'll use the newfound time to make music or something like that. It'd be cool to see what she whips up. Finally, and maybe most importantly to staying true to herself, is her emphasis on vibes. More specifically, her awareness of the feelings she brings to the group and Mize. Listen to this.
다 어쨌든 각자의 삶이 있을 거 아니에요. 각자의 삶을 살면서 우리가 어떤 존재인지 정말 그냥 보기 재밌고 나한테 아니면 내가 정말 힘들 때 보면은 힘이 되는 약간 기댈 수 있는 그런 존재일 수도 있고 그냥 저렇게 되고 싶다라는 생각도 가질 수 있고 그냥 너무 다양한데 그냥 그런 것 자체가 너무 신기해요. 사람마다 다 그런 게 다르다는 거.
Giselle, put simply, is living in a strange world. She's followed her dreams and has reaped the rewards. But as a huge fan of music herself, she inevitably reflects on herself as an artist. What am I, now that I'm where I want to be, bringing to the table? And she really does care about this. Things from the excitement of doing her first rock song because it'll have a freeing vibe,
이런 약간 러한 느낌. 자유로운 이런 티 비주얼 이런 거 생각 안 하고 날짜 주세요. 저희는 생얼 느낌으로 그냥.
to giving viewers a chance to listen to the background ambience in her vlogs.
자연 소리를 즐기세요.
Heck, she has an entire series with Karina where they just hunt for the Balkan/Middle Eastern dish kaimak, and apparently other foods now, and vibe at the table together. It's this groundedness, this awareness over time of who she's become that strikes me about Giselle. Even after all her hard work, she emanates the feeling, or should I say vibe, of a friend that just wants to give us a closer view of AESPA. Whether it's being the glue of the team in every English interview,
We're here at the Zach Sang show and we talked about our new album Girls.
or dropping spoilers like they're hot.
뭘 스포하면 딱 시간이 맞을까? 다 스포해버릴까?
이거 자체가 스포예요.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, it feels good to have a friend in the business. As always, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, that was a good one. A really good one. Karina's up next week. All right? Listen. Y'all want to see more? Let me know. We'll get it done. Other than that, y'all have a great, great day and a great weekend. Old Pops, we'll see you later. We are out.